Get your house in order. Get your house in order. For Jesus is coming. Get your house in order. Let me tell you, you know there's earthquakes, hurricanes, famine, and disease. Can't you see my Lord's talking to you? You better take heed. Get your house in order. Hi, this is Tori. Welcome to the Keep the Faith podcast. Of course, Dottie was getting a little too good for me, so I let it play a little longer than I should. So I'm hoping that my audio is not cut off on today. But of course, I have been promoting the show for this evening. Get your financial house in order, and I have the lovely Miss Ashley Gomez with us today. She's going to give us a presentation. Of course, along the way, I'm going to ask some questions. How are you, Ashley?
I'm doing good. How are you, Tori?
I am wonderful. So you can start whenever you're ready, sweetheart.
Okay, well, Tori, first I want to thank you for allowing me to come on your show today to share this information. So I just want to let you know that was a perfect introductory song for what we're going to talk about tonight, right? So we're talking about getting your financial house in order. And with getting your financial house in order, like Dottie said, do it today, do it right away, because Tori, as you know, no one knows the hour nor the day when something is going to take place, right?
Right.
Now, I know most people, they may be asking, like, well, what is a financial house? Let me share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you what a stable financial house looks like. So just give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Can you see that, Tori?
Hang on. Yes.
Okay. All right. So this here, Tori, is what we call a secure financial house, right? And
Yes.
every level that you see here is a financial building block. The first level you see is the protect your income. Now, our audience, they may know it as life insurance or maybe even burial insurance, but I want to share and I want to teach the audience that it's actually called income protection. And we'll get a little bit into that a little later, right? That's the first. That's your solid foundation. Because see, if you don't have a solid foundation, Tori, what's going to happen is at some point in time, that house is going to waver. And eventually that house may come tumbling down. And we don't want that after everything we put into it. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the next level of building your foundation is your budget. Now, I understand going to McDonald's, going to Starbucks, getting those frappuccinos 3 times a week that's your life. But we have to learn how to budget our money, Tori, because if we don't, we won't be able to get to the next level of our financial house, right? And
Right.
also that comes with your emergency fund. Emergency fund, you should have at least 6 months worth of your monthly income put up. Now, as we found out through this pandemic, Tori, really 6 months is really not enough. So that lets you know that you need to put a little bit more aside, maybe a year's worth of your monthly income. So in case something like this happens again, or maybe a car breakdown or a house repair, you'll be able to take care of that, right? And then you also want to put your will in place. Now, your will, half of full-time working Americans in the United States, Tori, they don't have a will in place. A will allows you to leave instructions for when you're gone, we'll know who's going to take care of your child. We know who's going to get your car. We know who's going to get your house. We know who's going to take care of your animals, your pets, right? And now the next financial building block, Tori, is the paying off your debt. Now, Tori, I know we all know about some debt, right?
Right.
Now, with the debt, a debt can be a sinkhole. I know you heard of the sinkholes, right? And you got to be careful with those because you'll sink. And debt is a sinkhole. It'll have you drowning. So again, by having that budget on the previous building block, it would allow you to pay off your debt quicker, right? Now, the next building foundation is your retirement. You want to make sure that you have proper retirement set up. Because see, Tori, what I've seen today with a lot of uh, our older generation, they're not able to enjoy retirement because a lot of them, they're coming back out of retirement. And normally there's two reasons for that, Tori. The first reason would be the fact of they got bored and they just needed something to do with their time, right? Now that's a good problem to have, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
You got bored, but you're doing it because you want to. But the second reason, which is the reason most of the time, is because a lot of people, they run out of money. And you've worked 40, 45 years of your life, and here you go having to come back out of retirement to work again because you don't have enough money coming into the household to continue to take care of your bills and whatever else needs to be taken care of, right? And then at the top of your financial house, you have your other goals and dreams. Your other goals and dreams is that bucket list. Those are the things that you've dreamed of as a child, maybe things that, as time has gone on in your 20s, your 30s, or your 40s, like, you know what, I want an RV. I want to be able to travel around 3 states at a time, you know what I'm saying, and don't have to worry about a care in the world. That's your bucket list. But you can't get to that bucket list until you have a stable foundation, right? So, Tori, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Give me 1 second. Stop.
Okay.
You can see me again?
Yes.
All right. Now, Tori, we talked about the financial house, right? But there's actually 2 financial building blocks that we're going to focus on tonight. And that's protecting your income and your retirement, right? And guess what? You want to know something, Tori?
What's that?
There's 2 things that all of us in this whole entire world are going to face. You want to know what they are?
What are they?
That's living too long and dying too soon.
Now, what is living too long?
Living too long, Tori, that's like, okay, let's say retirement was tomorrow for you, right? If retirement was tomorrow for you, but then 5, maybe 3 to 5, 5 to 7 years, you find yourself running out of money and you have to go back to work. Well, at this point, Tori, you've outlived the money. So you've lived too long. Because see, what happens is the retirement plan that we normally have, it's the retirement plan that our employer presents to us. So if you present this to me and this is one of the benefits that you have, then I'm going to go with that benefit because that's all I know about. But if I knew that I had options, I could have what my employer offers me, but then I also can have something outside of my job primarily that I own. So even if I leave that job, that retirement is still going to keep going. Because see, what happens is when you're on a job and you have a retirement with them, when you leave that job, or in some people's case, the job leaves you, that retirement stops. So what you have to do is you have to find a place to put that money. Well, with that being said, I want you all out there in TV land, video land, I want you to look at the retirement on your job. That's additional. That's extra. See, if a lot of our generations, or not our generation, I take that back. If a lot of our older folks knew about the opportunities or the options, the additional options that were out there, a lot of our older folks wouldn't be in the position that they're in, having to go back to work, having to have a hurt back or a hurt hip, and they're still having to work. Because see, did you know, Tori, that retirement is not actually based on your age? Retirement, Tori, is a dollar amount. That's how you hear about people being able to retire at 35 years old and 38 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's living too long. Now, let me ask you this question, Tori. If retirement was tomorrow for you, how much money on a monthly basis would you need in order to take care of all of your monthly bills and enjoy your life and do everything it is that you want to do, Tori?
Hmm. To do everything also that I want to do in addition to having my bills paid. I would say probably approximately to do everything I want to do, probably about maybe 6,000.
About 6,000, Tori, girl, you got some. I know your bills ain't that much. You got some big old goals, girl. You want to get done. So, with that being said, Tori, my question to you now is: you want this, but do you know how much money you need to have aside in order for you to receive that $6,000 on a monthly basis?
No, do tell.
Do tell. Okay, I knew you wanted to know this. So, Tori, what you have to do is you have to find out what your financial independence number is, which is a FIN, a FIN, right?
Okay.
A FIN, a FIN, financial independence number, that tells you what is the principal amount of money do I need to have put up so that it can produce $6,000 on a monthly basis.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, I can help you find what that number is. Because see, this is the thing, Tori. There's a special formula that we have that's specifically designed to help you find out, well, what is my FIN? What is my FIN? How much money do I actually need put up the principal amount in order for me to live off the interest? Because you heard that before, right? Right, Tori,
Oh
being
yeah.
able to live off the interest. Well, we heard about it. We hear about it, Tori, but I don't think a lot of us has looked into it because we don't know how to find it. We don't know who to talk to, and I can help you find out what that number is, right? So, with that being said, Tori, since we talked about living too long, let's now talk about dying too soon, right? Now, if you die too soon, Tori, um, do you know what that means?
I was about to ask, what does it mean? How you tell me I died too soon?
Okay, so dying too soon is if you were to die unexpectedly or prematurely, right? Well, this is the thing, Tori. If you were to die either way, your family still needs money, don't they?
They do.
Okay. Now, I want to take an example real quick. Let's say we have most families are a two-parent household. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
With
most.
most, right? Now, with children, they have. Now, let's say we have a husband, we have a wife. The husband is bringing in $3,000 on a monthly basis, and the wife is bringing in $3,000 on a monthly basis, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have the typical bills that we normally all have, which is car payment, car insurance, uh, house payment, house mortgage, utilities, groceries, childcare, the typical bills, right?
Yes.
And let's say those bills come up to about $6,000 on a monthly basis. Well, if you add up the two incomes, that's $6,000. So all their money is going towards the monthly bills, is it not, Tori?
It is.
It is. Now, this is the thing. Let's say, well, let me rewind. Tori, guys, forgive me, but statistics say that the man is going to pass away first. I'm sorry, but it's the truth, right? So, with that being said, now, Tori, let me ask you: you a smart woman, Tori. If if your husband was to pass away, what else is going to pass away with him?
His income.
His income. My God, Tori, what are you going to do? Like, let's think about this,
Get
Tori.
another husband.
Get another husband because Tori, you got them kids and you got them bills to pay, right?
Right.
You got them kids and them bills to pay. Either you can get another husband, you might get another job, you might move in with another relative, or you may even lose your house or your car. But the thing is, Tori, you don't want that to be you. So with that being said, what should have been put in place is not life insurance, Tori, but what we call income protection. Because see, let me tell you something, Tori, and let me see if you agree with me. With life insurance, think about it. Think about car insurance. Think about homeowners insurance. If you lose your house today or tomorrow, Tori, with homeowners insurance, wouldn't you get a new house?
Yes.
It would replace your house. Tori, if you got in a car accident today or tomorrow with car insurance, can't you replace your car?
Yes.
You can. Now, Tori, let me ask you a question. You're a smart woman. Can your life be replaced?
No, it cannot.
It absolutely cannot. So that's the thing, Tori. I can't help replace your life, but I can help replace your income. Because, see, let me tell you something. Our families, our community, we've been ripped off long enough. We don't know about the other options that are out there. Or if we do know about the other options that are out there when it comes to protecting our income, uh it's almost like it's blindsided. When it's explained to us, it's blindsided. And see, with me, Tori, the difference between me and what the people out there in TV land, video land, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, with you guys out there in that land don't know is, see, most families know life insurance agents, right? But see, I'm not a life insurance agent. I am an agent for changing life. You get what I'm saying? So what I do is I help people come up with a financial game plan so that they will know where they're going financially. They won't have to try to navigate blindly. You know, they'll have something in paper and in writing to help them figure out, okay, what do I do next? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, that's what you call living too long and dying too soon. So again, when you live too long, Tori, you first need to know what your FIN is, your financial independence number. That's the number. If you need $6,000 on a monthly basis, if I retire tomorrow and I need that money, well, I first have to have a principal amount put up. And in order for me to get to that number, I need to have been saving up to the point of when it's time for me to retire. See, a lot of people, we live just for the moment, and that's not how you're supposed to do. Because I promise you, the Bible says you're supposed to leave an inheritance for your children's children, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, well, why are we still passing down debt? Why are we still passing down bills? Why must we sit when our family members or our friends pass away? We got to go shut up in the back room and have this conversation. Now, look, how are we going to pay for this funeral? How are we going to pay these bills? How are we going to take care of these kids? Because, see, the thing is, Tori, I'm a single mom, right? I have a son. He's 3 years old. His name is Tristan. Not Tristan, Tristan, right? His name is Tristan. And God forbid if something was to happen to me prematurely. Well, when Tristan is being taken care of, whomever is taking care of him, which will be his father, I mean, yes, that's his father, but my income should still be able to come in and help take care of my child. So my thing is, even though I may be going physically, I'm not going financially, because my money is still accounted for. I'm still taking care of my son. My son is still going to go to college. My son is still going to be able to get my income. And even if he decides not to go to college and become an entrepreneur like his mama, you know what I'm saying? He will be able to have the money to do that. Our children should not have to keep starting over, you know, and they shouldn't have to go get it out the trenches like we did and get it out the mud. You get what I'm saying? So what I want to do is I want to take this time, Tori, and I want to ask those out there to allow me the opportunity to provide you with a complimentary consultation and helping you get your financial game plan in place. It only takes about 30 minutes for us to even start the process, for us to find out, am I okay financially? And if I'm not, I can help you get on the right road. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Tori, that's all I had. That's all I wanted to put out there. Just know that you need to know your FIN and you need to know what your income protection number is. And one more thing I forgot to mention. I almost forgot. There's a formula for both of these numbers, Tori, that we have. It's specifically designed that without a doubt in your mind, where you won't have any questions about it, where it will help you find, okay, Ashley Gomez, me. Ashley, your FIN is this number. Your income protection is this number. Tori Williams, your FIN number is this. Your income protection number is this. So it's tailored to you. So no family has the same needs. So it's going to be specific to your family.
Okay. Now let me ask you this question. If someone wants to reach out to you, would you like for them to reach out to you via social media? Do you have a number, contact phone number, or how exactly would you like for people to reach out to you to get more information?
Okay, well, there's multiple ways that you can contact me. My phone number is, you ready? Get a pen.
Yes.
Okay, you should have a pen by now. All right, so my phone number is 843-229-4250. You can call me at any time, send me a text message. If you would like to email me, my email address is fight2destiny@gmail.com, and that's spelled FIGHT, the number 2, Destiny, DESTINY, P as in Peter, @gmail.com. And my Facebook, if you want to send me a Facebook message, is Cashly. So that's Ashley with the C in the front. M as in Mary, Banks as in bank account on Facebook, if you want to find me on Facebook.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for reaching out to me and saying, Tori, listen, I got some information I think your audience needs. So I appreciate you sharing the information. Also, I got to tell everyone that I got to show love to Miss Brittany Zanders of Zanders Media Incorporation. She actually did our flyer for the night. Because y'all already know, all I know is pink collage right now. But I'm going to pay her to teach me some things.
Yes, Brittany, awesome.
Brittany did her thing with our flyer. So Brittany, we appreciate you. So, I wanted to publicly acknowledge you. And that's Brittany Zanders of Zanders Media Group, LLC. And also, Ashley, say your number one more time, just for the slow folks such as myself that didn't get it because you was going too fast. Say that number again twice. Oh, please.
Sure. Okay.
Listen, I'm slow.
Oh, listen, I got my blind moments too, girl. It's okay. So my phone number is 843-229-4250. And again, 843-229-4250. And listen, if I spoke too fast, rewind it back. If you don't want to go back and listen to it, or if I'm still talking too fast, call me. Let's talk about it.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and kiss the cutie little man. That's my boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm. It is. That's everybody's boyfriend.
Well, listen, you might as well be prepared because he's a handsome young man now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, anytime you want to come back, you're welcome to come back at any time. Just call me, text me, inbox me, whenever.
Okay, I appreciate you so much, Tori. I thank you so much. I've been wanting to reach out to you, but our good mutual friend, Brittany Zanders, she got me in there, and I appreciate her so much, and I love her. So, Tori, I love you too. And you guys, it's time to change the narrative. COVID is coming back. It's a new year coming in. Jobs are being affected. So, with that being said, listen. Let's get together. Let's talk about it. We can get it done. You need to make some extra income. Listen, we got some positions available. Contact me and we can talk about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. And thanks to you out there for listening to the Keep the Faith podcast. And if you'd like to be a guest on the Keep the Faith podcast, definitely give me a call, inbox me, comment. You can comment on this video or any of my videos that I produce and let me know. And all right. Well, thank you, Ashley. And like I said, once again, anytime you want to come back, you're welcome to do so. It has been such a pleasure. All right, bye.
Bye.